I'm so enthused that we're making little bits of progress with you.
Yes.
Good, 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 good.
I'm just
That,
excited to know more about my nuggets. I call my tumor nuggets.
I've heard this. I've heard this through the grapevine, and it delights me more than I can even tell you. I know, I
There's
know,
nuggets
I
in my
know.
body.
Yeah. So, since we chatted, I know you had another episode of your blood pressure skyrocketing and feeling terrible. Walk me through kind of how that started and what that looked like.
That was really scary. The first time I ever had an attack like that, I think it was because I already was emotionally heightened. There
Yeah.
was there was a conflict that was brought to my attention, and naturally my blood pressure spiked and all of that stuff. And I was able to work through it because I was expecting it to happen anyway. But the second time, I was just lying in bed and I was on my phone and I look up to my wall and I started seeing double. And I was like, I'm having double vision right now. This is weird. And I kind of feel like the warning signs, I'm familiar with them now. And luckily I was already in bed. Usually I would try to go lie down somewhere so I don't fall over.
Yeah.
And my ears started ringing and I could feel my heartbeat up my neck, my throat, and behind, like just everything was going. And all of a sudden, my blood pressure was 200 something over 200 something. I forgot the exact. I'll put like a photo over here of what it looked like. And my body was shaking so hard. I had cold sweat. And my my cardiologist once told me, like, here are the warning signs if you need to go to the emergency room. I'm like, how am I supposed to know if it's the real thing? Because this is something that I experience 2 to 3 times a week. And I don't know if it's a real heart attack or I don't know if I'm just having a flare up and it's going to go away. I'm not sure what's going on, but my blood pressure has never been that high
Yeah.
ever in my life. So it was really scary. I put my feet
Yeah.
up against the wall. I tried to do the conversion breathing through a straw. I tried to
Good.
calm myself down. And when my blood pressure finally evened out, because it dropped like severely as well, it went up too quick, it went down too quick. And then when I started to even out, I felt like I got ran over by a stampede.
Yeah.
All of my joints would hurt from shivering, and then I felt really gross for like at least 4 days after that. It was hard to get up. It was hard to do anything. Lots of mom guilt there, not being able to like spend time with my kids and play with them, or I felt like I couldn't be present for them at all. So it was very strange,
Yeah.
very
Oh my
strange.
gosh.
I had chest pain for a very long time after that as well. Like there was pressure and
Yeah.
squeezing, like something was stepping on my chest for a very long time. It was a scary feeling.
Scary, scary, scary. Yeah, that it would have been absolutely appropriate to have gone to the ER right then and there.
Yeah,
You know.
should have.
But I
Yeah.
totally hear you where you say like, oh, this is happening with enough frequency that it's hard for me
Yes.
to tell, is
Yes.
this going to be a full-blown thing? Tell me from the time your blood pressure spiked to when it dropped, how long was in there?
Like 15 minutes, I think.
Oh,
And
so
that's
even if we had given you, if you had a breakthrough, something like a beta blocker or something to take
Mhm.
it home, even if we'd given that to you with your blood pressure dropping that quickly, then we run the risk
Of going way too
dropping you
low.
way too low, which
Yeah.
which is almost as dangerous for you
Yes.
because of hypoperfusion and losing
Yeah.
consciousness as so. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
I'm still working through a lot of trauma that I had from conventional doctors. And honestly, being sick my whole life, this is the first time that I feel like a doctor has listened to me. I feel heard and seen for the first time. I've just been told the whole time, you're fine, you're fine. Like even my cardiologist, I had to fight to get the tests that I needed to get, like a cardiomyopathy diagnosis. Like I need to wear the Holter monitor or something. Give me some tests,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And so now that I have papers that says this is what's wrong with me, I feel like I can have more confidence going to the emergency room and saying, you can't turn me away this time. Because before my heart rate would spike or my blood pressure, I'd go to the ER, they check, they're like, you're fine. You should go home. You're fine. You're just wasting our time. So a lot of trauma associated to knowing when it's time to go.
Yeah. Yes. I
Um,
totally hear you.
and I have children, so I'm like, what am I going to do with them while I'm at the ER? So we've
It's,
developed sort
yeah,
of a safety plan with some close friends of mine to where one of them will stay with the kids, one of them will take me to the emergency room. I have a little go bag with all my
perfect.
printed diagnosis paper.
Perfect.
My chart is in there.
Perfect.
Get a change of clothes and an extra charger so we can just go.
Archie, I love that so much. I hate that you have to have that, but I love that you're prepared like that.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to. I have to
Yeah.
be. I don't
You
know
have,
when it's coming because I thought before it happens when I'm super emotionally dysregulated or anything. But that night I was just laying down. I felt relatively calm.
yeah.
I was hydrated enough. I ate food. I
Yeah.
felt okay. I wasn't even super depressed at the time. And it just, I looked up and I saw double vision and it came like a train so fast.
Wow.